Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Coloniano I hope everyone is doing well. And welcome back to my Generation X olfactory experience. Today I have a special review from the house of Scents of Wood. And the perfumer is Pascal Garin. And this fragrance is inspired by an exploration of MrCologne76's personal history. MrCologne76 is a content creator who has a very extensive channel on Instagram, and he collaborated with Scents of Wood to create his own scents. Congratulations. And the initial order was for a 75 ml bottle. If you're familiar with the Scents of Wood presentations, there's a medallion that they use for the bottles that is on back order, or they're still being processed, and they sent the 10 ml in advance. So this is what they sent, and it's a very nice 10 ml presentation, and there's a little sketched photo of Mr. Cologne himself. So I'm not going to show too much of the presentation because there you have it. There's your 10 ml, that little sketch there of MrCologne76. And let's go over the notes of this special fragrance by Scents of Wood for Mr. Cologne76. The notes are ginger, ivory coast, black mango, cardamom, jasmine, pimento berry, cocoa shell extract, olibanum, myrrh, vetiver, and cypriol. I'm wearing this, and black mango vetiver is not just a fragrance, it's personal. This scent smells like a man who's lived, learned, traveled, evolved, and still carries mystery with him. You can feel the inspiration of MrCologne76 all through this composition. It has that seasoned gentleman energy, refined, confident, smooth, but still soulful and approachable, and that he is. Black Mango Vetiver opens with the beautiful spark from the ginger, ivory coast, and the cardamom. The ginger is fresh and slightly zesty that immediately wakes the fragrance up. It's energetic and a little sharp. Then the cardamom slides in and smooths everything out with that cool aromatic spice. Together, those two notes create the introduction of a man entering the room, calm, clean, and composed. I'm wearing this about 2 hours now. The mango shows up. And this is where the fragrance becomes very special also. This is not a bright tropical mango. It's a darker, ripened, and almost caramelized mango accord. It has richness, it has depth, it smells velvety. That mango note is one of the major reasons the fragrance carries its sweetness. It's not sugary sweetness, it's natural fruit sweetness, dense and mature fruit. That's what I'm getting out of this. Almost like mango flesh sitting beside warm spices and dark woods. My mouth is watering. Then you start getting the pimento berry. It adds this subtle spicy kick in the background. It's not loud, not aggressive, just enough to keep the fragrance textured and unisex. The jasmine quietly floats underneath everything and adding this elegance and lift, preventing the darker notes from becoming too heavy. Now, when Black Mango Vetiver transitions into the heart and base, this is where the soul comes alive. The cocoa shell extract is incredible. This note gives the fragrance a dry chocolate nuance. Not dessert-like, it's not gourmand, it's dusty, roasted, sophisticated. It It blends beautifully with the sweetness of the mango and creates this almost addictive warmth. Very nice. That cocoa shell mixed with the fruit is another place where the sweetness develops. So you're getting that sweetness from the ripe black mango and from the cocoa. It's creamy, smooth, and it's refined. It's not that sugary sweet. Then the olibanum eventually comes in, and the myrrh. That door swings open and completely transforms the atmosphere. The resinous notes give the fragrance a spiritual depth. Smoky, meditative, slightly mysterious. They make the scent feel expensive and contemplative. And then the vetiver. The vetiver is the backbone of this fragrance. It's earthy, smoky, and elegant. It's a note keeping the fragrance unisex. All that sweetness and resin, so the fragrance never really loses its sophistication. So that's what the vetiver is. Just, it's nice, it's earthy and smoky. The cypriol deepens that darker woody character even more, adding almost leathery and shadowy facets underneath the vetiver. Really nice. This is put together really nice. And together they create this texture dry down that feels mature and magnetic. Very nice. And what I love most about Black Mango Vetiver is how balanced it is. You get the sweetness. It never takes over because the woods, the resins and spices, and the vetiver constantly pull it back into masculine territory, even though it's unisex. It prevents it from being a little bit too much on the feminine side. So this is a great unisex fragrance. The mango and the cocoa give it warmth and seduction, while the vetiver and cypriol keep the fragrance dressed in, say, a tailored black suit that MrCologne76 looks so well in. This fragrance reminds me of a man who has stories. A man who walks slowly because he already knows who he is. Black Mango Vetiver is smooth sophistication with soul. Now, Black Mango Vetiver is unisex, leaning slightly feminine because there is a sweetness element involved here with the black mango and that chocolate, that dusty chocolate. So when to wear this, I would stay away from high heat situations in the summertime. And it's a very rich fragrance. So spray this with caution. Me personally, I prefer it in a cooler setting. So indoors or maybe in the cooler weather. I wouldn't wear this in the summertime. It's casual to elegant, and the sillage, projection and sillage, you could smell it across the room. I sprayed this, I walked out for about 15 minutes. I had to take care of some stuff, and I walked back in, and this room was wafting. So the longevity is until tomorrow, okay? So tread lightly on the trigger, that's for sure. And there is also a touch of sensuality in this fragrance. It's almost exotic. Very nice. Get your nose on this. That's pretty much my review of Black Mango Vetiver by Scents of Wood, inspired by MrCologne76's personal life. If you like this review, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for listening, and I will absolutely see you next time.